Hi guys, welcome back. This is Erin from Painting Those Piggies, and today I have a very special video. I was really excited to do this. I recently got a PR email from Zoya that they are doing a Black Friday sale on their website. So all the polishes on their website and other things like base coats, stuff like that, are going to be 50% off plus free shipping. So I wanted to film my favorite Zoyas video. Originally this was going to be the first video in my favorite polishes series, which was going to be a top 10, but because of the sale I settled on 16 polishes, which I don't think you guys will mind. I actually have quite a few on my wish list that I'm going to pick up on Black Friday, so I'll be doing a haul on that, but I wanted to show you my favorite Zoyas. I'm going to do like a top 10 OPI, top 10 SE, stuff like that, but because of the sale I wanted to give you more options, so I settled with 16 polishes. I don't know why, but I'm going to go into it. There's only one of the polishes that requires 3 coats, so I'm not going to go over formula for any of them. Zoya is known for having a really smooth, buttery formula, and so there's no need to say it 15 other times. So all of them have great formulas. One requires 3 coats, but it's definitely worth it. So I'm going to get right into the polishes because there are a lot of them. I'm probably just going to go lightest to darkest because that's how I swatched them last night. And so the first one is my favorite nude pretty much of all time. This is actually the only bottle of polish I've ever broken. I dropped it in my bedroom when I had like a handful of polishes and it shattered all over the floor. But thankfully we were able to clean it up, but I was devastated that I had dropped it and ruined it. So I repurchased this, and this is Zoya Taylor. This is like my favorite nude ever. It's like a creamy nude, but it has like a drop of yellow to it. So I think that's why it works so well with my skin, because I am warm toned. But I just love this. It's light, but it's not too light. It's not stark on the nails. It just kind of looks like mannequin hands, where this is like my favorite nude pretty much ever. I mean, it's really, really good. And that is Zoya Taylor. Next up, I threw in another nude because this one I really love. I love it for the name, but I also love it for the hue, and this is Zoya Rue. So obviously there's a Hunger Games reference, which is old at this point, but I loved this polish. I think it came out in one of the natural collections, which those aren't really my favorite collections, but this one I really loved. It's almost like a dusty pale mauve pink on the nails, and it just looks stunning. If you ever need anything that's like work appropriate or just dainty and feminine and neutral, this is definitely your pick. I just love this polish so much. So that is Zoya Rue. The next one is my favorite pastel blue ever. I mean, pastels have a really, really tough formula. They're often streaky. They often take like 3 coats, sometimes 4 coats, and this is a true 2-coat blue, and it's got such a good formula. This is Zoya Blu. This is actually the first Zoya polish I ever bought, so it does have some sentimental value to it, but it's just a gorgeous pastel baby blue, and it has such a good formula. I mean, you cannot get better than a 2-coat pastel blue that's just creamy, streak-free. It's just such a good polish, especially for a pastel, so that again is Zoya Blu. Next up, we'll go into some shimmery polishes. Zoya is kind of known for their polishes with scattered holographic in them. I am going to pick up Blaze during the sale, which is the red one, but some of those polishes are some of my favorites. The one I'm talking about right now is Zoya Alicia. This is really a unique polish. It's not just a silver hollow polish. It's got gold in the base of it. So the base of the polish looks gold, but it also looks silver. I think it's got a gold duochrome to it, and then it's got silver holographic in it, and it is just like almost like a white gold mixed with yellow gold on your nails. It's just gorgeous. This is the only one in this video that requires 3 coats. I thought I could get away with 2 coats, but then I stuck my nails in my light box and realized I could see a little bit of my nail through this polish. So it does need 3 coats, but it is so gorgeous and so worth it. So again, that is the silver kind of scattered holographic, but it also has gold in it, and that is Zoya's Alicia. Next up, I have a polish that I actually just put in my weekly manis, and I was obsessed with it when I wore it. I don't think I had ever worn it, but it's probably my favorite pixie dust. It's the only pixie dust in here because I do not like textured polishes. I do have some of them. I kept some. I destashed most of them, but this one is just stunning. This is Zoya's Tilly. And this one is like a very silver lavender. It is gorgeous. It is sparkly. It has holographic glitter in it, and it is just like the perfect like holiday winter like cold polish to wear. I think it is stunning. And this is the only pixie dust I have in this video because I'm not a textured polish fan, but Zoya does make really good textured polishes, and they do have a lot of different kinds of them. They have chunkier ones, they have holographic ones, they have ones that don't have any like glitter in them. So this one is definitely my favorite. I just love like the icy color. It really reminds me of winter. So that again is Zoya's Tilly. Next up, I'm going to go into kind of like 4 summer picks. I know it's not relevant, but since the polishes are on sale and these are my favorites, I had to include them. The first one is Zoya's Wednesday. I am obsessed with this color. Even when I swatched it, I was like, oh my gosh, I love it. I'm a big fan of green polishes and blue polishes, but this one is so good. It's almost like a dusty, like aqua green. It's a really unique color. I don't have many polishes that look like this, but it is so good. A lot of these are creams because I love cream polishes, and it's like these creams just apply themselves. I mean, it's so easy to get these on the nail. It's just like simple 2 coats and you're done. But this one is just so gorgeous. It's totally like my kind of polish, and it's probably in the top 2. It might be my favorite Zoya ever, but I just love it. It's just a really good like aqua minty, but a little bit on the medium side colored polish. So that again is Zoya's Wednesday. Next, we'll go into another summery polish. There's going to be 2 more after this, but this one I just love. It's another cream formula. This is Zoya's Wendy, and I think this polish is stunning. It's pretty much like a pinky coral. Like, I know coral is more red, but this one is like if coral was a pink. It's amazing. My swatch photos make it look a little bit less bright than it is in real life. When you put it on the nails, it's just kind of like bright and glowy, even though it is a cream polish. So my photos aren't completely color accurate. I don't know why, but it is so good. It looks like it does in the bottle when you put it on your nails, and it's just like a classic summer, even spring color. This is just a great color of polish. So that again is Zoya's Wendy. Moving into my 2 favorite like bright almost neon polishes from Zoya. I discovered these 2 this year. I think I got them for the Earth Day sale, but I discovered them and I'm obsessed with them. The first one is Zoya's Lola. This one is a neon polish. You do have to put top coat on it, but it doesn't dry like super matte. It just dries a little bit matte. This is like hot Barbie pink in a bottle. I love it so much. I bought an Essie that was similar to this. I think it was Running in Heels. Somehow I just got 5,000 steps. I must be moving my hands too much because my Fitbit thinks I got 5,000 steps. Anyways, I bought a similar Essie. This one I like better. This is just a hot Barbie pink with a blue flash, and you really do see the blue flash on the nails. I think that's what makes it super special. It is just like my favorite hot pink nail polish of all time. It is stunning in the summer. So that again is Zoya's Lola. My last pick for bright nail polish is a blue, and this is Tallulah from Zoya. And it's kind of along the lines of Lola. It's like that vibrant, bright color on the nails. This obviously is like cobalt blue. It's really bright on the nails. It also has like a purple pinky flash to it. It's just so vibrant, and I love the color cobalt, so I think it's a stunning blue. You want to come in? Come on. Hi, boo-boo. It is like my favorite like neon blue. I don't think I have a color like this whatsoever, and so that is like, it's just such a good blue. It's so pretty on the nails. So that again is Zoya's Tallulah. Next, I have another neutral pick, and it doesn't look like much in the bottle, but this is such a stunning color. It happens to be my mom's name, so I like that. The problem with Zoya polishes is that maybe you don't like someone with that name, so you have negative feelings toward that polish. At least that's how I feel, but this is my mom's name, so it reminds me of her, even though she probably would not wear this color. But this is Zoya's Kelly, and it is such a good cream polish. It's one of those shapeshifter polishes that kind of looks different colors in different lights. At its base, it's like a slate blue, but I could see that it has a little bit of purple to it and a little bit of gray to it. It mostly either looks blue or like a slate gray, so I'm calling it a slate blue. But I really, really enjoy this polish color. I'm into these kind of shape-shifting cream colors that are a combination of other colors, like Essie's Merino Cool is like that. I just think they're so interesting because they do look different depending on what lighting you're in. So that is Zoya's Kelly, almost like a neutral-ish kind of color. It's along the medium color spectrum. Do you see this? It's along the medium color spectrum, but it is so gorgeous on the nails. Next up, I have an oddball pick for me, at least I think, because you guys know that I don't really love red nails, but this one for some reason is just so pretty. I remember putting this on like after I had my gallbladder out a couple years ago, and I had it on, and my mom was like, what is that polish? And she doesn't like red either, but we both really loved it. This is the only Zoya matte velvet in this video. It's not that I don't love the matte velvets, I do, but I just prefer glossy nails. So this one I am talking about is Zoya's Posh, and it is a red matte velvet polish. It really just looks like red velvet on your nails, and normally that's not something that I would be drawn towards, but for some reason in the fall and the winter it's kind of that holiday red, but a little bit deeper, more on the maroon side. I just love it. I think the matte velvets are stunning, but for some reason only the red made it in this video. But the green is also really good. I think that's Verushka, and I just think these are really good polishes. I did wear Savita in my last weekly manis. I do prefer that one glossy. It didn't make it into this video because I really like this red better. So again, that is Zoya's Posh. Next up is one more like medium color. This polish I feel is really underrated. I've loved this polish since it first came out in the collection. I don't remember what the collections are. For some reason I have a hard time like remembering what the collection names are, but this is Zoya's Mason, and I really think it's underrated. It is a stunning polish. I wore it yesterday actually as a full manicure. It's just really gorgeous. At its base, it's like a jelly pinky purple. It's more on the purple side. It is a little bit sheer, but I didn't have any problems with just using 2 coats. But it does have a pinky shimmer in it, and in the bottle it almost looks like it has a gold shimmer. This is one of those polishes that you put on your nails and it looks like molten, just what metal would be purple, but it looks like molten purple pink metal on your nails. It's just one of those glowy polishes. The ones that have like gold pink shimmer in them really throw off that like glowing from within vibe. So this one is just one of my favorites. It always has been. It's just like a tried and true favorite Zoya for me. Gosh. So that is Zoya's Mason. The last 4 I have are all vampy polishes. They're dark polishes. This one is not too dark, but this is another one of the scattered holographics. Actually, 3 of them. 3 of the last 4 are. This is Zoya's Merida. This I wore a lot during the holidays last season, and since I'm a postal clerk, people like see my nails a lot, and this polish was probably the polish that the most people asked about. What's on your nails? I was looking for a color like that. I just need that. It's a holiday green. What is that? And so I actually would like write it down for customers because they wanted to know what this polish was. And this is just a deep, almost like jewel toned emerald green with holographic shimmer. It is stunning. It's a little bit on the cool side, more of a blue based green than a yellow based green. I think it is perfect for the holidays, perfect for fall. It is just a stunning green color. I wonder how many times I've said stunning in this video. It is a stunning green. It's just, I knew the second I saw it, it was amazing. So that again is Zoya's Merida. Next up is a polish that I actually have a dupe for from an OPI holiday collection. This one has a better formula though, and it's stunning. This is Zoya Sansa. So Game of Thrones reference right there, but I love this polish. At its base, it's like a plummy purple, but it has a ton of gold shimmer in it. The shimmer in the bottle, you can see it flash the gold here. The shimmer in the bottle translates to the nail, so it's just like a warm plum purple with gold shimmer, and it's stunning. The shimmer in it just is what does it for me, and I think the OPI one is called First Class Desires. This one's better. I have both. I got them both at the same time. This one is way better. So that again is Zoya Sansa. Next up, another one of the scattered holographics. These are pretty much like my favorite holographic polishes, even like compared to indies. There's something about the hollow in these polishes that it doesn't get drowned out by the base. It just looks stunning and like a night sky, but in whatever color you pick. So this is Zoya's Payton. I always thought this was a little bit more red, but when I swatched it last night, I realized it's just a warm purple with that scattered holographic in it. Can't really beat the formula on these. It's just stunning. It looks like a night sky, but in like a purple version on your nails, and that's why I just love these so much. So that again is Zoya's Payton. And last up is another scattered holographic from Zoya. This one's I can't decide. This one and Merida are probably my favorites. This is Zoya Storm. I wore this on Halloween as my manicure, and this is just a black jelly base with holographic in it, but the holographic doesn't get swallowed by the base, which you would think would happen since the base is a black. Legit night sky on your nails. Like if you don't want to layer glitter over another polish, you just want that night sky look on your nails, Zoya Storm is your polish. I just love it. I'm a big fan of blacks with a little bit of something in them. I just think they're stunning, like a metallic black, a shimmery black, a black with little glitters in it. I just think those are so pretty, and this is just, I love this polish. It's one of my top favorite Zoyas. So that again is Zoya Storm. So So I hope you guys enjoyed this Zoya polish video. I know a couple people were really excited on Instagram, which makes me really excited to film it. I swatched all these polishes last night and it took me hours, but I was super happy about it. So if you have a favorite Zoya, please leave me a comment down below with it. I've been scouring Pinterest boards of Zoya nail polishes in anticipation for this sale, and that makes me sound crazy, but I'm just crazy about nail polish and a little bit crazy in general. But I have a wish list already going and I'm super excited for the sale. So if you have one, definitely leave it down below so I can look it up. I hope this helped you guys, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye guys. What? You're a good helper. You're a good helper. You're a good helper. We go eat lunch? Do you want to eat lunch? Do you want to eat lunch? You do? Okay, good girl.